helped me find the great money winner. Not that it was that in my eyes at first. It was a great romantic part that I knew I could play better than anybody.
Gabriel Byrne, congratulations on your
you.
Tony nomination.
Thanks so much.
If you had to sum up the experience with Long Day's Journey into Night, how would you do so in 1 or 2 sentences?
It's a play that you have to approach with an especial humility because it's full of traps, and the amount of progress you make is countered by the regressions that you make constantly. And it brings up a lot of uncertainty and doubt and fear and excitement.
God's sake, Mary, forget the past!
Why? How can I?
The honesty of O'Neill's writing does not allow you to take his material in any way for granted. You have to face up to it every day. And you have to find that place inside yourself, which I believe we all have. You know, I believe we have, all of us have that place. I think actors just know how to access it a bit better on one day than on another day, but mostly we all know where that place is, and it's deep. My mother brought me to the theatre when I was 8, and it was to the old Abbey Theatre in Dublin, and I remember climbing up the wooden stairs to what they used to call the nosebleed section because it was so high up in the theatre. And there was no armchairs to rest on. There were just wooden benches, like really old-fashioned wooden benches. And I remember seeing the curtain go up and saying to my mother, when all these brightly coloured, costumed people came on stage, I said to my mother, "What's that?" And she said, "That's a play." And when they bowed at the end and they were not themselves anymore, they weren't the characters in the play, and they bowed and I saw the looks on their faces, it was something I never forgot.
That young man is playing Othello better than I ever could.
When I became a teacher myself, I realized that by taking a kid aside and saying, "Hey, have a read of that book," or "Go see that film," or whatever, and I still really believe in that. I believe that you can make a difference in a person's life by saying to them, "Have you read that book? You should go see that movie," or "Go see that play." This one girl that I taught, who was a very shy girl, who used to sit at the back of the class, was a singer. And about 3 years ago, she called me up, where she had just been named BBC Jazz Vocalist of the Year, and she said, "Would you guest on my new album?" Reading a poem by Yeats, which I did. And that's the difference. My mother to me to her.